Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Expect the unexpected. I signed up to watch Bashar today. Bashar has a live event online, and I thought the event started at 10. And guess what? Expect the unexpected is the theme of the event today, and it turns out the event starts at 11, not 10. Haha. Joke's on me. So I wanted to take a few minutes because now I have this golden opportunity, and I wanted to share with you some amazing things I have been experiencing. My frequency is off the charts. I have been to 3 Abraham Hicks workshops the last month. I started a game. Have you guys ever heard of 75 Hard? It's a mental challenge where you learn to, regardless of the outside conditions, regardless of how you're feeling, you commit to these daily practices for 75 days. So I was thinking about that, and I got the idea, like, what would a vibrational challenge look like? What would a frequency challenge look like? And I started just writing, and I just don't know where they came from. Obviously inspired ideas, obviously communicating with all that is. And I came up with 6 daily practices, and I came up with some data to kind of explain it. I put it into an ebook. It's totally complimentary. If you would like to do the challenge, you can go over to sabrinabrightstar.com or quantummanifestnow.com, and you can download this free ebook. And it's a 21-day challenge to change your frequency. And it's like, so I'm inside the challenge right now because, of course, I got to beta test everything on myself, and I am getting higher. I am getting so high. So I don't know if it's the practices that are making me high, or if it's because I decided to do it, the commitment to do it, is that making me high? I honestly don't have the answer. I just know I'm having a lot of fun, and it's like my reality is changing. So what I wanted to share is one of the things that the theme that I saw in all 3 workshops with Abraham is this theme of becoming nonverbal. Is this theme of realizing, recognizing, having awareness that words are confusing. You hear one word, but based on your filters, based on your story, based on your relationship to that word, you're going to perceive or understand or react to that word based on all of your unique, customized points of view. Where you are in relationship to that word. So when we try to connect with other people, and we try to use words for teaching, or we try to use words, it's so confusing and deceptive because words are so limiting. Words have so much limitation because you don't know the definition somebody has to that word. You don't know how someone relates to that word. So you might think you're on the same page, but there's a really good chance you're not on the same page. So what is pure vibration? What is pure frequency? You can't fool frequency. You can't deceive vibration. Vibration is vibration is vibration. So that's why if your vibration or your set point is at a certain level, but you try to pretend that your set point is up here, and you say all the words with somebody at this set point says, but your true vibration is here, you can't fool vibration. And that's why sometimes you get around people and they appear so happy, maybe, or they're articulating all the right words, all those juicy words, but you just don't feel good in their presence, or you leave and you just feel drained. Why? Because you can't fool vibration. You can't fuck with vibration. Vibration is a pure reflection of what your set point is, where your frequency is. Isn't that so good? So on the last workshop, so the first workshop we had the tapes, telepathy tapes. A mother of a 31-year-old autistic child was in the chair. The second workshop, and we talked about words messing us up. The second workshop was about art, and art doesn't have words. Art just has vibration. Art just has feeling. The third workshop, there was this amazing gentleman, 18, 19, maybe 20, this just amazing, pure-hearted, open, like high-vibing gentleman in the chair. And he asked, Abraham said it was the best question ever, and I really think it was. He asked, how do I stop thoughts? How do I stop thoughts? And as Abraham was working with him and trying to help him find words to ask his question, she said, like, what thought are you wanting to stop if you want to share? And he was able to articulate so beautifully the thought he would like to stop looping is, I'm not good enough. It was so vulnerable, it was so pure, it was so powerful. I believe everyone on this planet has been conditioned, has looped thoughts, I'm not good enough. We all have that in common. We put masks on, we try to pretend our vibration is higher, we try to pretend our self-confidence is higher, we try to like pretend we've got more self-esteem, more self-value, but we loop these thoughts that I'm not good enough. So here's what's fascinating. I've been doing a deep dive into ego, and I love the word ego. I love ego. I don't ever want to kill the ego. And I'm also understanding that ego, the job of ego is to keep you alive. The job of ego is to keep you alive. So if you want to change your set point, ego doesn't like change. Ego likes familiar. Let me say that again. Ego likes familiar. So if your set point is here and you would like to raise your vibration, if you'd like to change your set point, if you would like to upgrade your vibration, upgrade your emotional state, ego doesn't want you to change. Ego doesn't like change. So it's important to remember that in order to make change, we want to let inner being guide us. Inner being will guide you. Highest excitement, as Bashar would call it, will guide you. Ego won't guide you. So we want to be noticing, are your thoughts coming from ego or inner being? Are your choices coming from ego programming or inner being following? Are you following your inner being? Are you getting those hits and nudges, right? Come this way, come this way. Because the only person that knows the whole truth about you is inner being. And one of the reasons I believe all of us have self-esteem issues is because we've been programmed, we've been conditioned to try to please outside variables, to try to please outside resources to get the validation. If I can get you to love me, then I can feel good. If I can get you to compliment me, then I can feel good. If I can get you to acknowledge I have a gift, a talent, I'm hardworking, whatever, then I get to feel good. All of those outside variables are not sustainable. And none of those outside variables know the reason I incarnated in this reality. No one knows the whole truth, nothing but the truth on why I incarnated in this reality except my inner being. I maybe even forget why I incarnated in this reality, but my inner being didn't. My inner being came into this reality with me, promising to always guide me, to lead me to my highest excitement for my reasons for incarnating in this reality. So when I care about what other people think, when I give the power of, do you like me? Are you proud of me? Do you think I'm good enough? When I give my power to outside variables, none of those outside variables knows my truth. My inner being knows my truth. My inner being knows my truth. So to be reminded that my vibration, my frequency is everything. And I can listen to my inner being. I can listen, I can follow the clues, the directive of my inner being. Then what did Bashar say? What did Bashar say in January that totally is syncing up with what Abraham is saying about let's lose the words, let's lose our relationship with words, and let's start perceiving vibration. Let's start perceiving frequency in a new way. What did Bashar say? Okay, close your eyes and I'll tell you what he said if you haven't seen it. Close your eyes, close your eyes. Ta-da! Open them. Bashar wants us to do mask work. Get a mirror, get a mask, start doing work. Why? Because a mask is going to help our mind perceive things differently. We have been programmed and conditioned to believe many things that are not based on truth, that are not the full story, the whole story. So when you start doing mask work, when you start looking at you through different eyes and you look different, you start to help your brain, you start to help your mind start to perceive, start to receive, like, oh, this looks different. Huh. I always thought this meant this. I wonder maybe there's more to the story. Maybe the mask I'm wearing is not my real self. Right? Maybe the mask other people are wearing is not their real self. And if I can start to loosen this up, if I can start to let this go, I can embody something new. I can allow something new. I can change my frequency. I can change my set point by inviting in a new perception, by inviting in a new way to process, a new way to feel vibration, feel frequency. Yay! It's so exciting. So if you haven't gotten a mask, I got this mask from Amazon. They have different colors. They have a whole bunch of different masks, but this mirror work from Bashar is amazing. And speaking of Bashar, I'm going to go see what time it is and see if the unexpected is now the right time. Again, check out SabrinaBrightstar.com for a bunch of free resources and games. And so excited. Have a great afternoon.